In this video, I'm going to teach you how to round a number. If you go to YouTube, you can find multiple videos that have songs, raps, and quirky little sayings that help you memorize how to round. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to hit the basics. So there's a rule in rounding. If the number's 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, the number's going to stay the same. So if it's 4 below, the number stays the same. But if it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 and above, you're going to round up. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by that here in a second. Now in rounding, you can round to different place values. You can round to the tens place. You can round to the hundreds place. You can round to the thousands place. You can actually round to any place value you need to. You can round to the 10,000s, the 100,000s, the millions, the billions, the trillions, the 10 billions. It doesn't matter. You can round to any place value you need to. I'm going to focus on tens, hundreds, and thousands today. So let's start with this first one. We have the number 4,073, but we're going to round to the tens place. So what I have to do is locate the number that's in the tens place and underline it. That's going to be the 7. And now I got to look at its neighbor behind it. That is a 3. By looking at the 3, you can tell it's below 4. Remember, if it's 4 below, the number's going to stay the same. And what I mean by that is that this 7 is going to stay the same. So I'm going to rewrite the new number. 4, 0, 7. Everything after the number that we're rounding to becomes a 0. So 4,073, when rounding to the tens place, became a 4,070. Let's round to the hundreds. We got to first locate what number's in the hundreds spot, and we can see that it's a 0. We got to look at its neighbor. Its neighbor's a 7. That tells us right here that we're going to have to round up. When it's a 5 and above, you round up. Because that's a 7, that's going to round up. Well, what's 1 above 0? It's 1. So I write the 4. Now that's going to round up to a 1. Everything after it becomes a 0. So what we have here is 4,073 when rounding to the hundreds place becomes 4,100. Let's now try it to the thousands place. I got to first locate which number's in the thousands place, and that's a 4. I got to look at its neighbor. This guy's a 0. Remember, if it's 4 and below, the number stays the same. So the number 4 stays the same. Everything after it, everything becomes a 0. So 4,073, when rounded to the thousands place, becomes a 4,000.